Hello! How's everybody doing today? Today we're going over our team builder for Jack. Starting things off, he has an incredibly scary offensive core with Zard Y, Zeraora, and Weavile. Zeraora and Weavile being incredibly fast Pokemon and strong. Zeraora's being very physically and specially strong, so I need to be aware of it potentially being mixed, physical or special. Weavile being a physical threat with triple axle knockoff and priority, and then Charizard just being an amazing wall breaker. So right up, that is going to be the main focus, is dismantling that offensive core. Backing it up, they have Toxapex, Araquanid, and Mega Aggron, which they can't bring both Mega Aggron and Mega Charizard, I'm aware. But still, those three have the potential to back up this core really well. And on top of that, they have screens, so this is definitely going to be a scarier match. My plan going into this is to spam hazards, mitigate the amount of health that regeneration is bringing back, potentially chip Mega Aggron in range of other things, or chip Charizard in range of other things, other moves. So those are kind of my game plans, and let's get into the team builder. Ferrothorn, right off the bat, is pretty standard, just Gyro Ball, knockoff, Leech Seed Spikes. I've brought, I think, all of these moves already this season. Maybe not Gyro Ball, but Gyro Ball is just its strongest steel stab. Oko's Weavile does pretty decent chip to everything else, so can't really complain. Mega Aggron is a little annoying for us to deal with, but we got Leech Seed. If it's running Body Press, we'll be able to take that because of the physical defense. If it's running Fire Blast, then we're going to get cooked, so we need to scout for that. After that, we have Mega Glade. Glade's going to be our late game sweeper. Psycho Cut, Close Combat, hits everything neutrally on the team. So those two coverage should be plenty for everything. With Rocks / Spikes up and a Swords Dance, it has the potential to Oko everything. The potential. There are a few things that stand in the way of that. Comfey healing back some of the HP. Mega Aggron being just bulky and fat, I think has a very slim chance if I don't have all three hazards up, all three spikes. So it's it's gonna take a lot of work to put Gallade in a position to win, but it's definitely doable. After that, we have Crocodile. We are running Choppleberry, so that way we can beat both physical and special Zeraora. Zeraora's only super effective move to hit it being Close Combat, Focus Blast, or Aura Sphere, or Grass Knot, I guess, technically. But Grass Knot doesn't do as much as Focus Blast or Close Combat. And with the Intimidate and the Choppleberry, we can take Close Combats for days. And with the Choppleberry, we're able to take the slightly weaker Focus Blast pretty well. Earthquake is just for chip damage on most of the team. It hits everything pretty well other than Charizard. And Rock Slide hits that and Araquanid, which otherwise wouldn't be taking neutral damage. After that, we have Rotom Heat. This is Rotom weak. Rotom Heat's weak to shine, I think. If they bring Mega Charizard, this is Rotom's Heat weak. Rotom Heat's weak to shine. So as you can see, we have very offensive Nasty Plot, Thunderbolt, Overheat, Volt Switch, Rotom. With Boots, we'll be able to kind of ignore hazards and keep constantly switching in. If we set up a Nasty Plot, Overheat and Thunderbolt is impossible for them to switch into. They may have an immunity to both of them, but neither of those immunities wants to take a Thunderbolt or an Overheat. On top of that, Toxapex is KO'd from 2-hit KO'd by +2 Overheat into Thunderbolt. So they don't have a good switch in, especially if they lose one of their immunities. On top of that, we have enough bulk to take a +2 Body Press from Mega Aggron, like 96% of the time, if it's max Phys Def, which I'm not really expecting it to be. So, yeah, Rotom is going to be my main breaker of the week. Yeah, it should hopefully put in a lot of work, especially if they bring Sun. If they bring Sun, +2 Overheat is borderline impossible for them to switch into, other than their immunity, I suppose, but it doesn't want to take a Thunderbolt, and it can't really touch Rotom Heat back, so yeah, Rotom Heat's going to be very good. After this, we have Silvally Dragon. I was looking at my options to deal with Zard Y. Originally, this was going to be Silvally Fire, and then I was like, wait a minute, it gets Scorching Sands, and Aditya recommended that I run Dragon. Dragon is absolutely amazing. Definitely worth it. The only thing it has not, the only thing that's not great for it is the Comfey and the potential for Mega Aggron, but it should probably be fine. We have hopefully enough outs to Comfey with Ferrothorn, Rocky Helmet being able to chip it because Draining Kiss makes contact for some reason. We have Rotom Heat able to take hits as well, and Tapu Fini. So not too worried about Comfey, and Mega Aggron is just, we have enough things to hit it super effectively. I think that it shouldn't be a problem. It might take a mon or two, but it shouldn't be a problem in the long run. So we are Parting Shot just to pivot in and lower something's offenses. Rock Slide, Rest, Tailwind. Rest is for some form of longevity. This is going to be my main Charizard answer, so I need it to be able to take a hit and potentially recover it off. Max Speed F lets us take it on best. We're never 2-hit KO'd by Fire Blast being its strongest move to hit us. So yeah, I guess it could be Dragon Pulse. If it's Dragon Pulse, then we're in a bit of a bad position. Kind of doubt they'd be Dragon Pulse, especially since I have a Tapu Fini, but they aren't grounded, so it's definitely a potential. Or, I think I have the backwards. Doesn't matter. They're not going to be Dragon Pulse. Not a problem. After this, we have Tapu Fini. We are like a very, very physically defensive set. Kebia Berry's there, so we can beat Weavile 1v1 no matter what. Moonblast, even if it sets up a Swords Dance, Moonblast is just there for strongest neutral damage against most of his team. Whirlpool, Nature's Madness, traps and beats Toxapex 1v1, assuming both of these moves connect, and I taunt it. So yeah, Tapu Fini is going to be a great pivot for trapping and breaking things. Something I haven't talked about are the speed investments of my Pokemon. For the most part, the speed investments don't, or Ferrothorn's speed investment's never going to matter. It's min speed for Gyro Ball, right? But Mega Glade is here to outspeed Charizard and Typhlosion. They don't really have anything from that speed tier to Weavile that Glade can outspeed. So, yep, we're just outspeeding the base 100s. The rest of my Pokemon all hit 222, or Silvali's case 226, because it's already faster. That is so in Tailwind, we can outspeed Zeraora. So, don't know if Tailwind will come into play, but it's nice to just have in the back to keep in mind. So, yeah. Talking about Tailwind, something that I need to respect is Trick Room. If Mega Aggron gets into Trick Room, that could be a problem. If, like, Min Speed Typhlosion gets into Trick Room, that could also be a problem. But I think for the most part, shouldn't be too big of a deal. So, yeah, that's the team. And we're going to get right into the battle here in a second. All right, and we are back. This is tricky. No Zard Y, which is really, really nice. You too, my guy. No Zard Y, which is really nice, but this looks like a very Trick Room-esque team, with the exception of Zeraora. Just 5 really slow Pokemon right here. Audino's the only Trick Room setter, so we have that going for us. However, there's also no Toxapex. Huh. Rotom kind of goes in once Araquanid's chipped a little bit. I think I'm going to lead Tapu Fini. We can taunt the Audino if it's the lead. We can taunt the Araquanid. Taunting Grimmsnarl is also not bad. Yeah, I think Tapu Fini's the lead. They didn't bring Weavile. They didn't bring Weavile, Charizard, or Toxapex. 3 Pokemon that I thought were for sure coming. This is interesting. If they lead Ferrothorn, or if they lead Zeraora, I'm going to go into Ferrothorn. Try and get up a spike early. That's fine. Blaze Kick isn't going to do too much to Ferrothorn. CC as well. I guess Silvali's kind of my main check to Zeraora now, actually. I take it back. We don't really need Silvally to check anything other than, I guess, Zeraora, so we're going to go into Silvally. Well, that was a good call. I don't think they were expecting Silvally Dragon, but it was definitely a good call. Like I said, we don't really need Silvally for this team, so I'm perfectly fine sacking it right off the bat. And we can go into Ferrothorn. We're gonna Spike. I'm actually gonna calc if that is his def or if that's what item that is. Versus Silvally. Ooh, that's cool. How well do we take a +1 CC? We take +1 CC really freaking well, actually. Hold up. I have a feeling that that is Boots. We're gonna Leech Seed, get some recovery back. That is unfortunate. But I believe we live Blaze Kick no matter what. Yeah, we live Blaze Kick. Also crit. It was 12.5% chance of his max attack, so I suppose there was a slim chance it KO'd. We're gonna go into Feeny. Or do we go Rotom? Blaze Kick, play rough. I think we go to Crocodile, actually. There's no way you're CC. Like, you need Electric Stab. That's fine. How much is Crocodile taking from +1 play rough? We live +1 play rough. They live a Earthquake because they have +2 defense. That is Expert Belt. That has to be Expert Belt, right? Ooh, this is rough. I have to overheat here. Was not expecting Expert Belt. It's not the end of the world. We still have to speed everything. Just with all of our Pokemon, but we've lost Crocodile now, which would have been nice to intimidate the Armaldo or Araquanid, or even Grimmsnarl. I should have been more cautious of Expert Belt. Play rough was a nice bring, though. I was fully expecting it to be CC. Or a fighting move in general. Hence the Chople Berry. That is fine. Are you dead? No, never mind. That did nothing. But we can Volt Switch into Feeny. Alright, Glade's kind of our win condition at this point. We have to be mindful of a lot of things now. Dang. No rocks is a little unfortunate as well. That is fine. We can go into Ferrothorn. I'm gonna knock off. I think knocking off whatever item the Arachnids has is nice. We only need it to be at about 40% for Psycho Cut to KO. Assuming it's max HP. What's the +2 Shadow Sneak do to Zeraora? That's a good question. Because if we can keep Ferrothorn alive, we can always chip Zeraora down with Iron Barbs and Rocky Helmet. It's doing 50%. That's assuming no no defensive investment. There definitely will be running HP investment. +2 does about 30%. So with Spike and Rocky Helmet and stuff, that's doing considerable damage. All right, perfect. That's in range. This gets Poison Jab. Might be Poison Jabbing now. I think Poison Jab's too risky on a Steel type. Webs are a nice play. Just Moonblast. It's fine. Skitter Smack. Interesting. Gallade still outspeeds everything, though. Other than Zeraora. So I don't see how the webs help all that much. Unless it's max speed Grimmsnarl. I think max speed Grimmsnarl will get it. Yeah, that'll get it. That is interesting. Like, we've revealed the item on everything. I guess we haven't revealed Feeney's item. Feeney could be Scarf. They probably have to respect that. We're gonna taunt. If this is offensive, which it is, getting a taunt off would be nice. Moonblast. Okay, it's 2 KO. Beautiful. Now is it Sucker Punch? Even if it is Sucker Punch, we just go into Rotom, so I think it's fine. Like, Rotom claims a KO. I might have to click Overheat, though. Nice. Aggron's best case, because if they go Aggron, we can Nature's Madness them. If they go... There's no way they're Trick Room if they haven't brought in Audino already to set it, and set up webs against me. I don't think I need Feeny anymore. It would be nice to keep around just so we can always have Aggron's health. We're just gonna Moonblast. If they choose the setup, we're getting guaranteed chip. Nice. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I wonder if they thought I was Scarf. Oh no, we taunted a little while ago. Never mind. Of course. Rapid Spin smart. Ooh, we could have blocked the Rapid Spin had we gone into Ferrothorn, I think. But it's fine. That is definitely a Assault Vest. Based off of how little it took from Rotom. How much did it take? Was it 30%? 36? Yeah, that's like max Spit F Assault Vest as well. We're close. That is Thunderbolt range. I don't want to take a Rock Blast. If I can help it. We're gonna Ferrothorn actually, instead of Spike. We just need to make sure we chip Zeraora down to below 50. Down to below 30, excuse me. That's fine. They're gonna die to Rocky Helmet plus Iron Barbs. We get up a Spike. You have to go Zeraora now to KO me. Unless you're mixed Aggron, which, respect. I've run that before. Autono comes in. I think we can heal on that. If Aggron comes in, we can attempt to heal on it, because Fire Blast could miss. It could be Flamethrower. But we might not be in range of Flamethrower, honestly. Aggron. Mega. Flamethrower is doing 5%. Wait, that's the Rotom. Hold up. It's doing 38 to 46. So yeah, we do die. But I have a feeling that they don't have that. It goes Zeraora. I think we just Gyro Ball for max damage. Gyro Ball puts him in range of just a normal Shadow Sneak as well, I think. I think Rotom's actually going to be the one that wins this game. They're thinking. Which hopefully means they're in a bad position. Aggron, alright. We're gonna Leech Seed. Attempt to recover off. Body Press, okay. That's fair. But what do you do to this? Like, this KOs something, right? Like, you're Mega Evolved, so you don't have Stab on Stone Edge. And you're in range of Overheat. So we're gonna plot on the Autono coming in. Beautiful. And Autono is a roll to die to do 2 Thunderbolts. Lovely. I think we're gonna Thunderbolt into Overheat, actually. Thunderbolt into Overheat covers everything. Nice. Para's nice as well. Boots don't matter. That is an unfortunate miss. Oh, do they have Protect? I shouldn't get greedy. I should just attack. There's a good chance they get paralyzed. Another decent chance that they don't have protect. They did have protect. All right, we're gonna plot again. Like you have to be respectful of the Thunderbolt. So there should be wishing again. Yeah. 90%. All right, you have no choice. You have to stay in. Thank you. All right, what comes in? Zeraora is not KOing us. We resist all of your attacks. Like, Plasma Fist is surely the last hit. Yeah. Perfect. And Thunderbolt should be enough to put this in range of CC. Yeah, that's enough. And we lived. Rotom Heat coming in clutch again. Let's go. That's what we like to see. GG. Very happy with Rotom Heat's performance. I don't really understand the web spring, especially since your team was so slow, or their team was so slow. But absolutely happy that Rotom Heat was able to put in work. Just looking at the team matchup, I knew right off the bat Rotom Heat was going to be putting in so much work. So very happy that I actually got to flex an offensive set and do work. Yeah, thanks for watching. More of this content coming soon. See y'all later.